Yesterday we added a new master cylinder, so now every time I'm down at the beach trying to make a video, a motorcycle goes by. So now we have a new master cylinder, starting to look like a high upgrade what do you call it, aftermarket part. And we're now also changing the the cable connections to my batteries, so that I no longer have loose connections. Lots of work going on, lots of tools, even have some paint, and we're doing it right in front of $7 million homes. So that's my morning. Later on we'll catch a ferry. Could have driven out to the ferry on a highway. Maybe I would get there about 10 minutes earlier, but I like the countryside, so I took a slow road to the ferry. This is a lot more interesting and probably a lot more exciting to drive through these areas that basically nobody uses. Nobody visits here because of the highways. This road eventually drove right beside a Walmart, and since I'm going away for a week, I figured I'd go in and get some food. It'll only take a few minutes, maybe take 10 minutes to buy some food, and then I'll catch my ferry. After all, I'm probably going to be late for the ferry that I would like to catch. But if I get there early, very early for the next one, I should get over there pretty soon. Didn't quite turn out that way. I ended up a little bit late for the ferry I hoped to catch, and then missed the second ferry after that, and finally caught a third ferry. Well, I've been waiting for a ferry. Today I arrived at 2:45 to catch a 3:15 ferry. It's now 10:15 or something like that, and I'm 8:15 at night, and I'm just getting on the boat. Luckily, I've got air conditioning, open windows, nice cool breeze. I'm going to be really comfortable down here. And I may or may not go upstairs to a cafeteria or walk around on the decks. They're asking us to wear masks up there. Not that I dislike wearing masks, but it might be more comfortable just sitting here in my bus. Who knows, it might be just as scenic down here too. Although I think the other side of the boat is probably more attractive when we get to the other side. But for now, this is what we got. We've started moving. That pleases me. As you can see, it's nearly sunset. If you see the shadow on the boat next door. And over here we've got a crane crew of some sort. Pile driving, it looks like. Tugboat beside a pile driver barge. I like tugboats. Tough little creatures. And that's where we're going. Those are actually the Gulf Islands. They're islands between Vancouver Island and the mainland, which is where Vancouver is. So we're just picking up steam. Well, we're more or less looking at the sunset. The sun is just at the side of the boat. Looking beautiful. I don't want to hang my phone over the boat any longer. So I decided to come around to the other side of the boat, see if I can show you a different view. That water streaming by is pretty cool. So now the phone goes out over the edge. Now over there in the distant mountains, that would be Vancouver Island, and that's my goal, to get over there. So I made it to Vancouver Island. I left Vancouver at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm getting here at 10:30 at night. It's going to take a little while to drive to where I need to go, but I'm going to just get on the highway and go straight there. I normally like to take slow roads, but tonight I need the highway. Gets me there quickly. I'll get a good sleep. Look at this. I drove last night till about 12:15, 12:30, and look at what I woke up to this morning, especially the reflection off the water. It's unbelievably beautiful here today. This is Union Bay on Vancouver Island. You know, some days start out with some chores like I had yesterday. Some work chores, and some setbacks like I had waiting for the ferry. And very frequently, it all becomes worthwhile in just a moment like this. It's just absolutely stunning. Today's video ends with me having coffee in the morning. Since COVID started, I don't think I've had a Starbucks. I like Starbucks. I mean, I don't dislike the other coffees that I'm drinking. They're coffees. But You know, having this one this morning is a real delight for me. Not that I don't think Starbucks makes the best coffee in the world, but they have a coffee shop that I can park beside and get reliable Wi-Fi and a coffee that I enjoy. So I actually got up at 5:30 this morning. I guess it's about 6:30, quarter to 7. That spot I was at, Union Bay, is about 14-minute drive according to Google. It's a 14-minute drive to Courtney. And Courtney has this little Starbucks that I can park beside, use Wi-Fi all day. So since I have to communicate with a model to meet sometime this afternoon, not even sure yet, it's good to be in a spot where there's good Wi-Fi and I don't have to worry about my data. The data on my cell phone plan is good in large cities, but it's not good when you get out into the country. In fact, I don't even think I have coverage here. So I need Wi-Fi. So while I'm on Vancouver Island, I might just be married to Starbucks. Because this store was open early, and the others near me in Vancouver simply don't have, they're not open early enough, or they're too far away. Anyway, I want you to give this a thumbs up because I'm giving you a thumbs up for watching this long. And tomorrow I'll be bringing you a little bit more video about our day here. Even though it's cloudy, it's not exciting. I'm sure I can find some nice things on Vancouver Island to show you. By the way, getting on the road again is really invigorating. Even though I'm just about still asleep and I don't sound exciting or excited, it's really nice to get on the road, do some, put on some miles and stuff like that, and go to different places. It's a big difference for me. It's one of the reasons why I have my bus. And, if I was doing other things with my time, if I had other hobbies beside photography, I might be just driving every day. But, it's a good thing I have a hobby that slows me down. So have a great day.